Welcome back to OSI Game Night. We're here with Millard South girls basketball head coach Bryce Meyers. Coach, you have a fairly young team this year with just one senior. How impressive is it to have such a young team, ranked number 2 overall and just in Class A?
I just think that they've really bought into just playing together. We have our senior leader, Riley Pauley, who really just displays her work ethic and just trickles down to the younger kids, and she's done a nice job of leading us and showing us what it takes to be successful. So.
And one of your key players is sophomore Maddy Crowell. She's a very young age and very impressive player. What are a few skills that you see her really show on the court that makes her such a good player?
Just her motor, her willingness to do whatever it takes to win. On defense, she's one of our, just kind of sets the tone for us. Her ball pressure, and then offensively, when she gets out in transition and she's pushing the ball, she's always looking to share the ball with her teammates. Coming off of 12 assists in the last game. Just really looking to get everybody involved, and it's made our scoring has gone up significantly in the last month or so, just by her getting everybody else involved.
And you have a couple other sophomore standouts. You have McKenna Bray and Jamie Horan. How have you seen their skills really develop over maybe last year and this season?
Jamie's leading us in scoring right now. Like I talked about, Maddy getting everybody involved. I mean, she's obviously one of them. She's a tough guard. She's shooting over 50% from 3. She's a tough matchup inside. Big, strong kid, athletic, and she has ball skills. So it's tough to put a guard on her. It's tough to put a post on her. So teams are really trying to focus in on trying to how they're going to stop her. McKenna has been coming in off the bench for us, and she's really done a nice job of hitting outside shots, making us space the floor for us, and just giving us another weapon to use. She's bailed us out of a few games and hit some big shots for us this season 3 or 4 times, so she's doing a nice job as well.
And who are some other players that you've seen maybe really step up this season, leadership or on the court? Who have you seen, show their name?
Besides for Riley and then the ones we just talked about, Bailey Urbon's really turned it on the last month. She's doing a great job as well, hitting wide open shots, taking it to the basket, still finding open people. Kenzie Hoyt stepping up and playing a really nice role as well. So I really think that we're clicking at the right time, and all the kids have bought into just playing together and taking what the defense gives us, and whoever's night it is to score, then that's whose night it is. And I think we've had 7 or 8 different leading scorers this year, so hopefully that continues.
And you guys have only had 2 losses this season. One of those was to Omaha Westside in the Holiday Metro Championship game there. What were a few things that your team was able to take away from that loss?
That was a big-time wake-up call for us. I think that Westside played really, really well. And we did not, but I think that just our overall effort for 32 minutes, they came out on a mission, and we kind of weren't ready for it, and they took it to us, and we have learned a lot from that. We watched the film, gone back and talked about things that we can do, and I think it was for them to see it again and kind of relive what happened. It was a wake-up call, and I think our effort overall has been better since then.
And districts are approaching, so what are a few things that your team is working on in practice and maybe even games to benefit yourselves as districts come, and then hopefully the state tournament?
We're just continuing to work on what we've been doing. I mean, really trying to make sure our defense is where it should be, working on some kids staying on the floor and not fouling, working on not giving other teams second chance points at the rim. And then, like we talked about offensively, just playing our style, sharing, pushing, trying to play fast and try to keep that game that way at our pace.
And last year in the state tournament, you guys lost in overtime in the finals. Do you feel like your team is maybe more hungry for a state title this year after going through that experience?
I definitely think that. There's a comfort level, too, of us having been there before, and we're not just happy to be in the position that we're in right now. It's an expectation, and we're hungry to get back to where we were. So I think that, to answer your question, they're on a mission to do that, and hopefully that just continues to play the way we have been lately.
Well, good luck the rest of the season, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.